Hey Tiffany, this is Scott. Nice meeting you over the last week. I'm making this video to kind of show you what I do and how I might be able to help you with your website and possibly some other things. So, once again, I know we've been having some issues with your website, so I'm just going to use yours as an example and then talk about Google Business Profiles and also Google Ads. So, for starters, I know that we've had issues, so this might not be your exact website, but one thing I'd always recommend for websites is to have more content and to have your messaging correct. The reason I say that is because Google loves to see content. They want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage, and throughout that content you want to be found for buyer intent keywords, and usually that for me applies to a service and a location, because they would be more at bottom of funnel instead of top of funnel. And so, like financial advisor Myrtle Beach or Myrtle Beach financial advisor are buyer intent keywords. The other thing you could do is if you save your imagery correctly, instead of it saying photo 157, it could also have the image could also be saved as the keyword as well, because that counts as content as well. Now, since you're on a different one, I'm not going to go over your DR and URL. I'll look at somebody else's, but I just wanted to let you know I'll do that in a second. So, I did just look up Financial Advisor Myrtle Beach. Right up top are the sponsored ads. These are Google screened ads. For this one, you need to have a background check and a few other certifications before you can actually start here. But if you wanted to have regular Google ads, they would be right underneath. And those, just to kind of give you an idea, right here, there's 170 searches for certified financial planner, chartered financial planner. I don't know if those apply to you in particular, but there are some financial advisors, certified financial advisors, things like that. Those are ones that we could rank for, but this would be like a cost per click, so this would be like a return on ad spend for you. The way to get good click-through rates is to make sure that as much of the keyword is inside of the search as possible, and then also a location attached is also good. Once you have it landed on your website, they kind of went over it for your ROI or for the training, but you do want a click to call right up top, form submit, what you do, where you do it, and if you have any promotions right here. And then the background imagery should be correlating to what your search term is talking about. So if it's financial advisors, you might want to have a picture of you sitting in the office with some reports or something like that. But yeah, that's kind of the way to have a good conversion rate on your website or on your landing page. And then we move down into the Google Business Profile. It's okay that you're not here either, but they went over a few ways to get you ranked here. The first one is to make sure your name, address, and phone number are the exact same across the internet. The next one is to make sure you're getting good reviews, and he told you a good way, but I have a better way, I think, to get good reviews, and I'll talk to you about it when we talk next. And then making sure to add your name, address, and phone number into directories like Yellow Pages is helpful, because Google is like a big popularity contest. And by giving out your information to as many people as possible, they'll start to rank you, and that's not just in your local areas, but in your surrounding areas as well. And then being in the Google Ads and the Google Business Profile area, about 60 to 70% of the traffic stops right here. I did go down to Riverbend Wealth Management because they're the ones, number one for this particular keyword. And as you can see, they do have a little bit more content on here. So when you start to have better buyer intent keywords, more content, those authoritative backlinks and citations, you can start outranking them. And to kind of show you an example here, the DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100, and you want those balanced and continuously moving up. And the referring pages and domains are what are backlinks, and that's when one website links to another website via clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to stay relevant to your industry and location whenever possible. And then they're being indexed for 89 keywords. Let's just go through a few of those. This is a brand, Financial Advisors Myrtle Beach. That's one of the buyer intent keywords that I'm talking about. there's 50 searches a month. They're in position number 3, and they're getting about 8 people to their website to it. Financial advisors, Myrtle Beach, another 10. So like those are the types of buyer intent keywords that we want to rank for. And to kind of give you an example, there's about 80 searches just in Myrtle Beach for financial advisors. So each month, if you got like 1 new client from your website, 2 new clients possibly, that would be awesome. And that's just Myrtle Beach. If you wanted to look into other cities or all of South Carolina or national keywords, those are a different story. But I hope that this gives you a little bit of an idea of what I do and how I rank websites and your Google Business Profile and that. So I'll talk to you soon and have a great flight.